Shabbat Shalom. This week's reading from the Torah is parashas Mikeitz. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, Forasmuch as God hath shown thee all this, there is none so discreet and wise as thou. Genesis chapter 41, verse 39. It is written in Kabbalah that for every descent there is an ascent. Apropos to this week's parsha, we see Joseph, whose feet were placed in fetters, his person was laid in iron, until the time that his word came to pass, the word of the Lord tested him. Psalms 105, verse 19. Joseph's descent began when his brothers threw him into a pit. They then sold him to a caravan of traders that was passing by Shechem. And so Joseph was brought down to Egypt, where he was sold as a servant to Potiphar. Under his service, he was accused wrongfully of indiscretion and sent to prison. Here he did not languish, rather he flourished. And the word of the Lord was Joseph's helper, and extended mercy to him, and gave him favor in the eyes of the captain of the prison. From the Targum on Genesis chapter 39:21. Joseph flourished in prison and gained notoriety as an interpreter of dreams, after correctly interpreting the Ezra Hashem, with the Lord's help, the dreams of two prisoners who had been in stewardship in Pharaoh's court. When the cupbearer, who was restored to his position in Pharaoh's court, saw, 2 years later, how disconcerted Pharaoh was about his own dreams, he recommended Joseph to Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, Forasmuch as God has shown thee all this, there is none so discreet and wise as thou. Because Pharaoh was so impressed with Joseph's interpretation of his dreams, he elevated him to second in command of Egypt, thereby charging him to care for Egypt during the famine, by developing a means to store food during the 7 years of plenty, to be subsequently distributed during the famine that would ensue, according to Pharaoh's dream. Thus, Joseph's ascent followed his descent. He exemplifies the qualities of endurance, patience, and hope that contributed to his character. Shabbat Shalom.